So glad you're here. Foundation step 8. Self-care, actually developing a self-care plan and tapping into our strengths for healing and to move beyond and live a life that's based on purpose, fulfilling, and doing our best to enjoy and get through life's challenges and just be present. And so this is very crucial and pivotal foundation step, because foundation step 1, we started building this awareness, becoming aware of being aware, connecting with gratitude, learning how to anchor ourselves in the present, which led to foundation step 2 on the mind and body connection and our perspective on how we view ourselves and how we view ourselves in that world, which led to foundation step 3, our window of clarity, and learning how to handle this unpleasantness in life and realizing that even in the middle of stress and unpleasantness or illness or pain, there are moments of strength, awe, and neutrality and enjoyment, which led to foundation step 4, becoming aware of our stress reactivity when we're outside of our window of clarity. And most importantly, foundation step 5, creating a stress response and developing strengths and learning how to communicate this and change our narratives in foundation step 6, which led to 7, where we started looking at our commitment to ourselves, self-care, what we are bringing into our life that is beneficial for our well-being, and what are some things we're spending too much time on that we can just let go and replace with new stuff, or cut back and bring in new stuff. Making time for ourselves, carving out time for meditation, movements, reflection, family, whatever it is, and less time in other things that stress us out. And foundation step 8 is where we start developing an actual plan. Not New Year's resolutions, but a self-care plan. And so I hope that at this point, we've become aware that we have more clarity and more awareness about ourselves and life in general and how we're living it. And so we can start setting some goals for ourselves, if that's where we want to go, based on our values and how we want to live life. Which is where we take all these practices and we combine them. And we start putting in an action plan and following through with behaviors based off our strengths. Strong and resilient, and you are. So I want to leave you with a quick reflection leading into this foundation step 8. To guide you through this transformative process, I share my own story and offer a glimpse into my personal self-care plan later. My experiences rooted in deep trauma work, daily healing practices, a commitment to both mind and body, serve as a structure guiding my way forward. This is not just what I did, it's about inviting you to reflect on your own journey and craft a path that honors your unique strength and challenges. So this is an invitation to find a focal point in your visual field, or gently lowering your gaze and closing your eyes and connecting with one of those anchors, one of those resources to go to. Breath, posture, body, sound, visual field, whatever it is. Breathing into the body. As you embark on this next step, consider these reflective questions. What brought you here? What brought you here? Reflect on the events, choices, insights that have led you to this moment. Recognize the resilience and determination that have carried you thus far. Reflecting, what did you learn? What do you appreciate about your strengths? Acknowledge the lessons learned and the inner strengths that have emerged. Celebrate the personal qualities that have empowered your growth. Reflecting, how will you keep your mindfulness practice and movement alive going forward into the future? Imagine the ways in which you can weave mindfulness into the fabric of your daily life. Think of the practices, routines, or supports that will sustain you as your journey continues. Now bringing the awareness back to your anchor or your visual field. And thanking yourself to making yourself a priority and committing to your self-care plan. Be cool to yourself, be cool to others. Connect with you next lesson. Maybe journal. Good time to journal. Appreciate you.